This is Rap Son, worshiping the Most High God of Israel alone and carrying on the legacy and teachings of my dear father and our dear messenger, Rap the News. Shalom, family. One of our duties as believers in the Most High is to admonish our brother daily, even if that admonishment is just a reminder. Hebrews 3:13, but exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. So the key word is daily. That is part, the admonishment is part of being your brother's keeper. Genesis 4 verse 9, and the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Yeah, Cain, you are your brother's keeper. Whether your brother wants to be kept or not, whether your brother wants to hear the truth or not, we as believers, we as family who love one another, just don't turn a blind eye and walk past our brother when our brother is trapped in the fault, or if our brother just needs help in general. The love is the scriptures. Love is obedience to the Most High God of Israel. We rebuke in love. Unfortunately, most of us look at the love as hate because we learned backwards. Looked at the fact that somebody told you or something or reminded you about something. If it's not in favor with you and what you wanted to do, then you look at them as an enemy. When in fact and in reality, they are your friend. They are your brother. They are the one offering you love. If they just sat by and did nothing and let you be trapped in your fault and fall into hell, then they are not a true friend. They are not a true brother. They are not showing you love. Because if they loved you, they'll try to save you from eternal damnation in hell. Eternal burning forever in hell. Most see things backwards, and you want to see your enemies as your friends and your friends as your enemies, and then welcome to the hellhole called your life. Proverbs 16 verse 19, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. That is things that the Most High God hates. So if you have a brother reminding you, exhorting you daily, Hebrews 3:13, to make sure you go by and keep the laws and commands of the Most High God, even if you're not guilty of breaking them, even if it's just a reminder, you're still doing his duty to exhort you daily to be his brother's keeper. And then you have another voice or somebody else whisper in your ear that that brother is your enemy. You have somebody else whisper in your ear something that the Most High God hates, and that's sowing discord among brethren. You have somebody else whispering in your ear, and you're taking suggestions from them, and then you realize the suggestion you're taking and implementing is causing nothing but discord between you and your brother. Then you should know that that person is the devil, just as he whispered in your ear and suggested to the parents in the garden. And then look at what we have to go through and the hell we have to go through now over it. Stop fucking being seduced. And then maybe some don't know what discord is. It's a disagreement between two people. If anybody is trying to get you at ends with your brother rather than reconcile with your brother, then they are being a devil. They are transgression against the Most High God of Israel. They are doing what the Most High God of Israel hates. And then let's be direct. Brother Deshaun, I am not your enemy. Just because I rebuke you in love does not make me your enemy. A friend rebukes you in love. An enemy lets you fall into hell. If anyone, even if it's just a suggestion inside your brain, is telling you otherwise, they are the fucking devil. Because why else are they doing what the Most High God hates? My father saw something in you, and you need to grow your wings and fucking spread them and fly, instead of letting the devil have you trapped in the cage. Just as my father seen the light in me, and he invested in me. It's not just by coincidence that I'm here. He wanted me to keep the torch going. He taught me throughout all these years. He's been with me throughout my life. We wasn't taught to just branch off. I wasn't nowhere separate when my father went. He's been right there with us throughout our lives. And then that's how I intend to keep it. To where I'm right here with my family, with my extended family, throughout my life until the Most High God calls me back. And then from generation to generation to come, if the Most High wills. I'm not some dodo brain moron that just hopped on the channel. Oh look, a YouTube channel. Let me start teaching. That ain't what happened. I've been being groomed for this. Do I know everything that my father knew? No. But do I know enough? If the Most High God wills. And then I keep learning. I keep pushing. I keep struggling. Then maybe I will be able to be close to my father in the time to come. And then I will say this directly to my family that's on the land. If it is the case that you are causing Brother Deshaun difficulty, turmoil, struggle, you're being deceitful, then you need to desist, because you cannot get past the Most High God's balance system. And I say if. And as it keep being mentioned, you was not there, you don't know what happened. That's why I say if it is the case. And then anything I have, saw, and heard, then I'm going to rebuke it and say don't. And if anyone can't take rebuke, you two are above the commands of the Most High God of Israel, then tough fucking titty, you're going to get rebuked anyways. Now, again, any stress, any anxiety, whatever it may be, that you cause our brother Deshaun to go through, and vice versa, playing nanny poo poo like a bunch of fucking children, then it's going to come back on you, but in punishment form. And then if it comes to rebuke and it stresses somebody out, it causes them difficulty. Well, that's too bad. That's the commands of the Most High God. Now, if you're doing something evil and against the Most High God, and then that's causing them stress or whatever, then that's going to come back on you. And these are ifs. Let me stress, ifs. And then if Brother Deshaun, as it is his land, is firm on moving on or getting peace to himself, then it's his land. Give him the respect, and then part in love, because you still cannot get around with reconciling with your brother. So part in peace and love, and then may the Most High God make a way. Well, the system says I have 30 to 90 days. Fuck the system. If your brother believes that this will give him peace, then help him get to his peace. Because when you want peace, then someone would help you get to your peace. Don't be in the category of most people. Most people think that they can sin and there will be no repercussions or consequences for their actions. Don't be on the negative side of the Most High God's balance system. Be on the positive side. What you sow, that is what you're going to reap. So only put in what it is that you want back. See past the current situation and see what you are putting in toward your future. Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. That all these curses will come on you and destroy you if you don't obey his voice. Don't overstep the bounds and transgress the Most High God's laws just to try to get back at your brother, to try to seek vengeance on your brother. Vengeance ain't yours. Galatians 6:7. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. Whatever a man sows, he will reap in return. God is not mocked. When he says something's going to happen, it's going to happen. If he created a system, that system works perfectly. So if he said whatever you sow, you're going to reap in return, he's not mocked. That's what's going to happen. He is not a man that he should lie. Numbers 23 verse 19. Oh wait, that's New Testament, it don't apply. Jeremiah 25 verse 14. I will recompense them according to their deeds, and according to the works of their own hands. You will be recompensed according to your deeds, according to what you put out. You cannot fucking escape. And then the hypocrites want to think we judging them by rehearsing the scriptures to them. That's stupid. These are God's righteous judgments. Take me out of the picture. Take everybody else out of the picture. And you will still have to submit to these judgments or burn in hell. At least have respect for the Most High God of Israel. Always want to point the finger, looking for someone to blame for your bullshit. You need to go and take a big, long, hard look in the mirror at yourself, because you are the problem. And the commands and statutes of the Most High God is the solution. You take yourself wherever you go. You cannot run away from you. And then when you find your situations keep repeating and repeating and repeating and being recreated over and over and over again, then maybe one day you can realize that you are the issue. Maybe you can realize that you need to sit down and submit and humble yourself to the words of the Most High God of Israel. Stop looking for someone to pass the blame on to and accept accountability. Nobody else can bear your iniquity. Ezekiel 18 verse 20. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. Stop being stiff-necked. When you are rebuked out of love, so that you can return to the laws and commands of the Most High God of Israel. Nehemiah 9 verse 29. And testify against them, that thou mightest bring them again unto the law. The goal is to get you back to where you need to be. Get you back on that straight path. Yet they dealt proudly. They too arrogant. They too above. Nobody is above the command of the Most High God of Israel. Be you in a rulership position, be you an elder, no matter what you are not above the Most High God. And hearken not unto my commandments, but sinned against thy judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. If you do the law, if you claim to obey the law, then you live by them. And withdrew the shoulder, and hardened their neck, and would not hear. Again, Israel, do not lose the ability to follow, and do not lose the ability to hear. Whether you're a king, whether you're a prince, whether you're a priest, whether you're a father, whether you're an elder, do not lose the ability to submit to the Most High God of Israel. Nehemiah 9 verse 34. Neither have our kings, our princes, our priests, nor our fathers kept thy law, nor hearkened unto thy commandments and thy testimonies, wherewith thou didst testify against them. And let's go ahead and read the next verse as well. Even while they were in their kingdom, enjoying your great goodness to them, in their spacious and fertile land you gave them, they did not serve you or turn from their evil ways. And that is not an accusation. That is a reminder. Don't let that be you. Because unfortunately, you can say a million good things, and then the devil will make the mind only dwell on what they perceive to be negative. Oh, I'm keeping the laws and statutes on this land. See, you slandering me. That ain't slander. I'm reading the scriptures. It's a reminder. And then we will end with 3 wise pieces of advice from a wise man, and also end on peace and love. 3 words of advice, 3 words of wisdom from the wisest man that I personally know. There is only one God. Number 2, there is a balance system. And number 3, obey God. And then you get it. And this is rebuke out of love. I love my brother Deshaun. I love my brothers and sisters, Emmanuel, Rakima, Sister Chardonnay, Sister Robin, Brother Windwalker, all of Israel. I love you guys. And then this is the love. The commands of the Most High God, obedience to the Most High God is love. Stop looking at it as hate or an attack, because that's just the devil planting that in your mind. Overcome the beast. Don't let it be the head, you be the head, and let it be where it belongs, the tail. Lead in righteousness. This is Rap Son.